What's up, guys? It's your favorite broker and host, Wayne Chappelle, and I'm back at you with another video in the series having to do with sellers. And this is the last one I think I'm going to do on sellers. Just going to wrap this up again. All these videos that I'm doing are just brief overviews. I'm not really getting into too much detail, but I'm just dropping a little bit of knowledge in different scenarios in regards to working with buyers and sellers. And this just kind of spurs off of what I'm doing in my coaching and mentoring business in regards to helping the agents that I'm working with and the real estate professionals I'm working with, assisting their buyers and sellers respectfully that they are, representing in their transactions that they're doing. So this video is going to be about multiple offers. And I'm currently working with a couple of agents now who have multiple offer scenarios going on. And I can tell you, me personally, I've dealt with many transactions that have had multiple offers. Typically, I don't like multiple offers. I mean, it's great for the seller, but we always get into situations where offers come in, they got escalation clauses in them, where buyers and agents are trying to use their strategies on the buyer's side to basically secure that offer is being highest and best. Now, when you're dealing with multiple offers, there's different ways when you're representing a seller on different strategies on how you can deal with multiple offers. So there's no rule out there that says when you get multiple offers that you have to say, we're going to do highest and best, right? Ultimately, it's going to come down to the seller, your client, and how they want to proceed, right? Remember, this is your seller's property that they're selling. It's not your property. And a lot of times, us as real estate professionals want to jump in there and tell our clients how they should do something. Now, you offer advice, you offer guidance and consultation to your clients on the listing side. But ultimately, it's their decision. It's their property. They own it. It's their decision on how they want to treat these offers that are coming in. Your responsibility is to present any and all offers to your client and advise them on the different offers that come in. So with that being said, I really don't like multiple offer scenarios because it puts people in a high pressure situation. Me as a listing agent, right? I have many offers that I have to present to my client, and my client has a decision to make, right? Do they want to look at these offers individually, one at a time, or do they want to go into a highest and best or last call for offers to come in, right? So let's just go over the most popular one, right? Usually when people get multiple offer scenarios, they go to their client, their sellers, all happy, excited. Hey, we got multiple offers on this property. I got 3 right now. I'm going to show them to you. I suggest we call for highest and best by tomorrow at noon, right? That's fine and dandy if you want to do it that way. But you want to look at those offers that came in. Let's say multiple offers is 2 or more, right? So you may have 2, you may have 5. But you want to take all the offers that came in and present those to your seller. You want to basically have the net to sellers laid out so the seller can analyze and evaluate each offer individually. And, quite frankly, if they're not great offers, you may want to say, hey, let's move to a highest and best, right? Because now you can start a bidding war between the buyers who are interested in that property. But not all the time do you need to go to a highest and best scenario. Offers have been presented, and you don't need to let the other party know that there's other offers as there. If they ask, you can provide that information. You're representing the seller, so obviously you're not going to give any details in regards to those offers. But, you're not obligated to let the other side know that you have other offers in. If they ask, that's fine. But, as you present those offers to your seller, you may have one really good offer that's netting exactly what your seller wants. So the question is, you talk to your seller, say, hey, look, we have a really great offer here that's at list price. They're not asking for any concessions, and they're closing on this date. Everything that you wanted. Do you want to just move forward with this offer, or do you want to, work with these offers here and see if this offer that's already at what you want do you want to see if you can get them up a little higher based on the other offers that we have here that are actually, lower than the actual offer that's here. So I always advise my seller to do this, right? And this goes back to the initial conversation and getting to know exactly what that seller wants. If the seller wants the highest and best dollar value for that property, they may want to go into a highest and best, multiple offer scenario, which is fine, but that's maybe what they want to do. But you may have a seller that needs to move quick, and they say, hey, look, this is what I need to net. These are the numbers that are going to work for me. And if an offer shows up on the table that meets that criteria, you may want to advise that seller to move forward with that offer, because what can potentially happen with a highest and best scenario, once you reach back out to all the agents who put in offers and say, hey, we're calling for highest and best right now, and highest and best is due tomorrow at noon. And we'll get all the offers, the seller review those, and get back to you at, let's say, 3 o'clock or whatever. Now, what can potentially happen is when you call for highest and best, that top offer right there from that buyer may now get shook and get nervous and say, well, I was in another highest and best scenario where I lost out. They're not knowing what their offer is. They don't know where their offer stands in the stack. So they may go and rescind their offer. They may pull their offer back. Now you just, potentially lost your best offer, and now you're stuck with, 2 or 3 offers over here that didn't, not are netting what your seller wants. So that is a potential scenario that you can wind yourself up in regards to multiple offer scenario. That's why I really don't like them that much. I prefer to have my seller evaluate each and every offer individually as it comes in and make a business, and a sound decision based off of the offers that are at hand before calling a highest and best scenario. But obviously, if none of these offers are netting what the seller needs, then we can go to highest and best scenario and see if we can get these offers up to where, the numbers that the seller needs to make things happen for them. So the biggest thing I can say about multiple offers, and what I advise the agents that I'm coaching and mentoring, is don't always jump to a highest and best scenario when it comes to multiple offers. Present all offers to the seller. Let the seller know the potential risks, the pros and cons of, going with an offer in hand versus, calling for highest and best. Let them know what the potential pitfalls are, what the pros and cons are, what you as a professional would suggest to them to do. And like I said, this all goes back to the previous conversations you had, getting to know that seller. And I can't stress this enough in regards to real estate. Real estate is a people business. You need to understand the people that you're working with. You need to understand their motivation. You need to understand their desires and goals that they're trying to achieve. And you need to be able to understand that so you can basically use that information to keep your seller on track in this case, because they may get drunk over the numbers and say, yeah, I want highest and best, knowing that, they need an offer, they need to move, they're about to relocate or whatever the scenario is. Time is not on their side, and they have an offer in hand that they need to move quickly on. So it's going to be your job as a real estate professional to reel them back in if that's their goal and that's the scenario they need to do. Now, if you have a buyer that, is looking to get top dollar for their property, highest and best is the way to go. But understand the difference and the different strategies needed in a multiple offer situation. Highest and best is not always the best way to go when representing the seller. So, that's all I got to say on this video. I'm just skimming the surface on this. Obviously, there's a lot more strategies and things involved with multiple offer scenarios, but I just wanted to drop that one. This is one that I'm currently going through with one of the agents that I'm coaching at the moment. So I just wanted to share that on my YouTube channel. Once again, I need your feedback and comments below. I'm trying to build this channel out to provide you guys value. I have a very low subscriber count at this point. I think I'm still at 12 subscribers, which is fine. I am thankful for all 12 of you guys that have subscribed to my channel. I'm looking forward to making more videos for you guys and hopefully getting some more subscribers here in short order. But with that being said, I want you guys to go out there and have a blessed day. Go out there and make it happen, and I'll see you guys on the next video.